Magic Days, a family adventure in Disneyland. For Steve, 13, and Emma, 11. The words, "We're going to Disneyland," felt like pure magic. Their parents had kept it a surprise until the morning of the trip. When the kids saw their packed bags and Mickey Mouse ears on the breakfast table, the screams of joy could probably be heard all the way to Anaheim. Steve, with his brown hair, blue eyes, and fair skin, wore his favorite light blue jeans and a Mickey t-shirt. Emma, matching in spirit with her brown hair, blue eyes, and fair skin, chose dark blue jeans and a bright Minnie Mouse t-shirt, already clutching her autograph book. They hopped in the car, eyes wide, talking a mile a minute about rides, characters, and churros. Day 1, Main Street, USA, Fantasyland Wonders. As they stepped through the entrance gates of Disneyland Park, a wave of warm, sugary air welcomed them: popcorn, funnel cakes, and something sweet they couldn't quite name. Main Street, USA stretched ahead, lined with shops and old-fashioned lampposts, leading directly to the sparkling sight of Sleeping Beauty Castle. Steve grinned.
It's like stepping into a storybook.
They wandered through the Emporium, where Steve begged for a lightsaber and Emma tried on Minnie ears in front of every mirror. Outside, a marching band played Disney tunes while cast members waved cheerfully. Their first stop, Fantasyland. Emma tugged everyone straight to Peter Pan's Flight, a magical ride where they flew over London in pirate ships, looking down at twinkling lights and a tiny Big Ben.
Next was It's a Small World, with dancing dolls from around the globe. Steve, halfway through, whispered, "That song will never leave my brain." Emma just sang louder.
Lunchtime brought them to Red Rose Tavern, where they feasted on flatbreads and gray stuff. "It's delicious," Emma giggled.
Afterward, they tackled Matterhorn bobsleds. Steve screamed like he was falling off Everest, and Emma laughed the entire time. Their evening ended with Disney's fireworks show.
The sky exploded with color above Sleeping Beauty Castle, the music swelling and Emma's head resting on Mom's shoulder. "Best day ever," Steve whispered.
Day 2, Galaxy's Edge, Adventureland Thrills. Day 2 was all about adventure and Steve's dream. Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge. The second they entered the immersive world of Batuu, Steve's mouth dropped open.
The towering Millennium Falcon, life-size and gleaming, stood before them. "I've waited my entire life for this," he breathed.
They joined the line for Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run, and Steve proudly took the pilot seat.
Emma worked the gunner controls, and let's just say, they didn't make the smoothest flight. "We barely made it through hyperspace," Steve laughed.
For lunch, they ate at Docking Bay 7, trying galactic-style chicken and weird glowing drinks. Their parents watched in amusement as the kids pretended to be space smugglers. Later, they explored Adventureland, where they braved the Indiana Jones Adventure, a thrilling jeep ride through temples and fireballs.
Steve clung to the edge of his seat. "This is way better than social studies class." They cooled down on Jungle Cruise, where their tour guide cracked pun after pun.
Emma rolled her eyes, but secretly loved it. At one point, a mechanical elephant sprayed water and soaked Steve's back.
"I didn't know the jungle came with a free shower," he shouted.
Day 3, Tomorrowland, Toontown, saying goodbye. Their last day started in Tomorrowland, where the family boarded Space Mountain. The dark, high-speed coaster sent them spiraling through the stars. Steve's hair stuck up from the wind, and Emma's shriek could be heard halfway through the galaxy. Afterward, they explored Star Tours, watched a Jedi training show, where Emma nearly volunteered, and stopped for lunch at Alien Pizza Planet, munching on slices under alien-themed umbrellas. In the afternoon, they headed to Mickey's Toontown, where everything looked like a cartoon come to life. They explored Mickey's house, played in Goofy's garden, and met Minnie Mouse, who signed Emma's book with a flourish. But the highlight of Toontown? The Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin ride.
Their car spun so fast, Emma screamed, laughed the whole time. "That was the silliest thing we've ever done," she said, tears of laughter in her eyes.
Before they left, they rode Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters one last time. Steve tried to beat everyone's score, but got distracted by Emma making laser sound effects the entire ride. As the sun set, the family returned to Main Street, now bathed in golden light. They bought churros, sat on a bench, and watched people pass kids in princess dresses. couples holding Mickey balloons, and cast members waving as the parade rolled by.
I don't want it to end, Emma said quietly. Steve nodded. Me either, but we'll always have the memories.
The magic they took home. On the drive back home, the car was quieter, not from sadness, but from peace. Steve scrolled through photos, and Emma clutched her autograph book like treasure. Their parents smiled in the front seats, knowing this trip would be something the kids talked about for years. They hadn't just visited a theme park, they'd stepped into worlds, faced roller coasters and rogue pirates, flown spaceships, and danced with magic. And somewhere in those spinning rides, starry skies, and shared churros, they made more than just memories. They made magic.